Hey everyone, hope you're doing well. First off, I have to say thank you so much for the generous funding for the Swordswoman Tarot project. We're 100% funded in like the first 6 days, and we still have 22 more days left to go, I think. So it's really encouraging to see the project get funded so fast and to see so many people interested in like the art and the history. The nature of some of my work, I mean, I am interacting with students and teaching and stuff, but sometimes, I'll go on like a research rabbit trail and, or down the rabbit hole rather, and I'll be lost in it so much. I'm kind of like, man, well, what do other people think of this? And to present some of that and to have everyone be so supportive and so kind and so generous, I really, really appreciate it. So thank you guys. Something kind of kung fu or martial arts related. I stumbled upon this book when I was going through Harvard's archives, and this is a really interesting piece of the puzzle because it's a Jingwu book from around 1920. It was published in 1920, so that means the pictures are going to be from, the 1910s, maybe the late 1910s. And for those of you who are new to the conversation about Jingwu was a school where you could go and you could study piano, fine arts, but you could also study martial arts. Obviously, there were little Timmies there who only trained for a year and kind of just practiced, but there were also hardcore people there that actually fought and trained, iron palm, conditioning, actually fighting, weapons, etc. So, pretty unique school, pretty unique history. You might have seen it in the Jet Li movie Fearless. So this is an interesting manual because my line of teachers, Lo Kuang Yu worked at that school, and then also his student Wang Hanfan worked at that school as well. And Wang Hanfan actually was in Hong Kong, and these are kind of some of the scenes and rooms he would be seeing, albeit maybe, maybe like a decade or two later. But this is kind of a important piece because, in biographies or in writing, if you've bought any of the downloads, you might have seen a line in the Ravenswood stuff where it's like, then Lo Kuang, you went to Hong Kong for a while, or Wang Hanfan was studying at the Jingwu, Hong Kong, or whatever. And, that's just kind of a line. It's like, well, what did that look like? So now this is nice because we can see some of the images there, some of the classrooms. You've got these rooms full of like weapon racks. You can see spears, staffs, sabers, even like some iron whips, some 3-section staffs. So that's pretty interesting. There's an all girls class. That's pretty big class. Like they're all lined up, they're all sitting. So I thought that was kind of cool since we're promoting Swordswoman Tarot. I mean, these were people definitely practicing MTN. They were probably also practicing saber, things like that. And then I don't know, you can just see the entry, like the beautiful gates, and then the sign that says Qinwu in English, but then you also have the classic like Jingwu shield and stuff. And I just thought it was a good find and pretty interesting to be able to kind of put at least somewhat of a picture on where Lo Kuang Yu went to, what the doors were like as young Wang Hanfan walked up to study there. So pretty interesting book. I sent this to Brennan. I don't know if he's going to be interested in translating it or not. Maybe. It's hilarious because when I first contacted him about the Wang Hanfan books, he was like, yeah, I want to translate all of them. And I was like, what do you mean, like all the weapon books or like the commentary books or the MTN books? And he was like, I want to translate all of them. And so I was like, okay, well, I got him. And he's more than made good on his word. I think he's like translated like 30 of them or something like that. I think it's literally like 30 books he's translated by Wang Hanfan. So who knows? This is kind of Wong Hanfeng related, kind of Jingwu related. He might get to this one. I think he's working on maybe like the 14 Roads one. I'm not sure. But basically, that's all kind of getting taken care of. So that's an awesome thing to see. Maybe this will fall into his work as well. Not sure. I just sent it to him, and it's been kind of fun going through. I found this. I stumbled upon this book a while ago, but you know, getting in the funds for the Swordswoman Tarot, that kind of tells me that I'm going to have a certain amount of time to actually like work on some of this stuff and sort through it and put it out there and share it, because that's less time I have to spend, you know, trying to pursue income other ways, and more time I can just focus on this stuff and present it and get it sorted and organized. So huge thank you to you guys, big time, for making this all possible. I'll put a link. This was, I found this in, it was either Harvard's, I think it was Harvard's archive. So I probably won't even bother uploading it to the archive on the Ravenswood site with all the books. I mean, they're usually pretty good. I'll probably just post a link to their site and you can check it out if you want. There's a few more historical photos in there, and kind of a nice little piece that was missing in the lineage puzzle, the Mantis puzzle, as far as what did it look like when Lo Kuang Yu showed up, what did it look like when Wong Hanfeng showed up as a student, while Lo Kuang Yu went there as a teacher to teach Mantis. So pretty cool, and thank you again. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you all next time.